So our officers responded to a 911 call in Bellevue today. It was an incident of domestic violence. Our officers arrived on scene and the suspect fled from that scene. This subject had been a subject of a recent bulletin and was wanted by another agency. Our officers located that subject in the area. The subject fled from us, and our officers were involved in a pursuit at that point in time. So our officers initiated the traffic stop. The subject failed to stop. The subject drove into multiple different jurisdictions, and it ended here in the city of Seattle.
I heard the sirens of police cars driving north of Rainier Avenue. I tried to look out the window, and I saw a lot of police cars chasing a black Jeep in here, and the Jeep somehow stalled in the middle of the street. So the guy jumped out and tried to hijack a brown van that you're seeing down there. And the guy was driving. He pulled out the driver, and he jumped into the van and trying to escape from that.
I see a guy jump out the car with his radiator smoking, and then he hops in to pull somebody else out of a car to get in their car to get away. And luckily, the police came and arrested him. And wow, I've never seen nothing like this before in my life.
From my understanding, he did attempt to get into another vehicle when the pursuit ended, but the officers were able to take him into custody before he was able to continue the pursuit. And from my understanding, SPD took the subject into custody at the end of this pursuit. There were, as far as we know at this point in time, no major injuries involved in the pursuit itself. There's a risk with all pursuits, and that's part of what we do is when we weigh that risk. This is a general risk to the public every time we pursue a subject, but we have to weigh the danger that person has to society before we engage in that pursuit. In this circumstance, there was enough based upon the knowledge of our officers to engage in that pursuit.